TV down.
Hola.
Look at that. I've had Lifetime Movie Network all day on TV. Do you know I still have not watched Halloween yet?
Really?
I'm taking you in another room.
Hey, Mamie. Emily. Trisha Freak Show. Black Cat. Tiffany. Kathy. Colleen. Hey, Eric. Obi-Wan.
Hey, everybody.
Magoo. Brittany. Rogerio. I haven't got to see her. Hey, Miss Christy. I love you. Just being me. Tyler. Michelle.
Hey, everybody.
Lady Raiden, how's your husband feeling? ASD Mama. Thank you again. Mordecai. Trish Freak Show. Oba. The Black and the White Cat. Avery. Hey, Holly. Happy late birthday. Little bit. Aunt Mimi.
Oh, I'm on Top Chat. Hail to the hell.
I am too. I'm on Top Chat, y'all.
Y'all, hey everybody.
Sabrina, but I've watched the Haunting of the Hill House, and I absolutely love it. Hey, G-Man.
Hill House. I want to watch it again. I keep saying I'm going to, and then I get.
Oh, that scares me, G-Man. Helpy Duppy, I love you. Sherry. My husband is doing better. They drained 23 pounds of excess fluid off of him.
Oh, my God. Is he on dialysis?
I don't know. Hey, Jennifer, how are you? How's your daughter? I'll read stuff on Twitter and I don't comment, but if you're talking to me, you are welcome. Yes, I was absolutely talking to you. ASD had to stand up for me because my stalker is hey Sunberry.
Hey Pink.
Waiting junk. Hey, my Pink Claw. Count blessings. Obi, I know. And we're not really doing a parody tonight. We're winging it, so that's scary. She's doing okay. More tests coming. Got my third back surgery scheduled for the 19th. Wish me luck. It's been a nightmare in hell. Miss Christy, we got to talk more. We have not caught up in ages.
Oh, so they are going to do your surgery? Wow. Bless your heart.
Scottish. You love seeing us together. I love seeing us together. I figure someday I'll have to move in with her. Hey, Jen. Okay, let's make the call for the chair. Now, people do want.
I'm so addicted to that. When I will put it on and just put it on continuous play, like when I'm mopping and stuff, and have my earphones in. I'm a sicko. I'm a weirdo.
The 911 calls?
Yes, that creepy chaos. I'm obsessed with it. I've gone all the way back now.
I'm talking about the Twitter account, Lauren. That's I swear she stalks my life.
Stalks your life. I don't follow her, and I don't think she follows me.
I got her blocked. But she's still seeing my tweets, so you know how that goes. I can't wait to see it. B has seen it and loves it. Everybody check out Aja Rogerio.
Yes, y'all, please subscribe to him. This is the funniest shit ever. I know it's just two, but they get funnier. It is so, this one is so. I laugh the entire time. Because the sad part is, I can see us doing that. I think that's what makes me laugh so hard. Is because I can see it be true. Jimmy Day.
Julie B, don't be on Twitter. Is the devil, and it's so hard to not check your Twitter.
Yeah, Lady Raiden, that's true. But thank goodness he'll hopefully get to go home.
Blue Magoo, the only issue is
I have to screenshot that because I'll forget it.
Hey, Queenie. It is creepy chaos. Hold on, Queenie. I will find it and put it in here Because we're weirdos.
Yeah, it's a creepy chaos with both K's.
I wanted to put it on the TV and Jim wouldn't let me.
Well, yeah, because it's nothing you can really. Well, there's some like at the end, like some of them are narrated, and they will have somebody talking about the case, but a lot of them just have it written on the screen.
I cannot.
This is how you spell it, though.
Yeah, I was gonna link it in here, and I gotta put this on my
Now, I believe it's all one word, like that creepy chaos, all one word.
Yes, it is. That's why. I guess that's why I can't. I haven't seen it yet. Don't do it. You'll be traumatized and not be able to stop watching. It is. Hey, Amma, count your blessings.
I've got Star is Born on my Fire Stick, and I haven't even watched Halloween yet. The new Halloween that's out in theaters, it's on there too. It's in the other room, and I don't like sitting in there. I like sitting in the kitchen.
That's weird.
I'm weird. Thank you, count your blessings.
Here is what I did today. Okay, and they want you to call about that chair on Facebook.
Y'all, they keep you know how you can refresh it to make it come up. Hang on, let me show you. It just came up again today because I'm following, like, it'll notify me of new chairs because, you know, I don't buy anything new.
We're following.
If it can be sawed or washed, I'll buy it. All right, hang on. I'm gonna read to you the description of it. Let me find it again because I just refreshed it today and it came up. I can't believe it's on there. It has been on there for a year, on and off for a year. I like the title, Antique Chair with Accessories. Yeah, it's got an accessory, all right.
I haven't seen the Nun. I've heard it was great, and then I heard it was terrible. So
it's on there too. Is the Nun good?
Scary. It's supposed to be really scary, and it's supposed to be in continuation with those people, you know.
Oh, it says antique chair with extras. Okay, this is the description.
I'm gonna present you.
Okay. It says old antique chair that we found. The massage machine doesn't work anymore due to water damage, but you can remove it and add your own. The chair was well used, but it is in okay condition. The massage machine goes with the chair. You get both, none at all. So, hey, Janie, so the people that don't have Twitter, this is the chair I'm talking about. Somebody is selling that on my local Facebook for $50. I want to get it for Randy for Christmas.
Ugh.
Can y'all believe somebody is selling this shit?
Yes. I think it's a joke. Is there a number?
Hang on. It says ask for details. No, you have to message them. It's in Jonesboro, Arkansas. Which is about 45 minutes from me. It's not far.
I wanted you to call the number on live.
Oh, man. Wouldn't that be funny? No number. All you can do, let me check more. No. All you can do is message them. Due to water damage. That is so funny to me. I know, Colleen. She would kill me. Hey, lip gloss kitten.
Lip gloss. Zigzag. Okay, here's what I did today.
Donna, it does, doesn't it? It even has those things on the bottom where you can I don't know if it I guess it straps you in, your legs in, because it looks like it's got straps on the bottom. Look, right there at the bottom. It's got straps on it. How weird is that?
Speaking of straps, do y'all know that they just electrocuted a man in Tennessee the other day?
Adrian Furio said he already bought it. Going to be a giveaway on his channel for 500 subs. Hey, Brooke. That is funny to me.
Yeah, Colleen. So I didn't even know. I mean, I knew that we still had the electric chair, but the guy that they electrocuted, he said that the lethal injection was cruel and unusual, and chose the electric chair.
Oh, see, I'd much rather, if I had to choose, I would choose lethal injection, I think.
Yeah,
Because they are, yes, Eric, because they are, I mean, who knows how they actually feel? They don't live through it to tell you, obviously, but, they get the Diprovan first, which paralyzes them, and then they get that big dose of, I don't know if it's Xanax or Ativan. I don't know exactly what the drugs are that they give. And then the last dose is of potassium. So they're already out. They get the potassium.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Have y'all ever seen any of the executions that have gone bad? Like the IV slipped out of place and they woke up?
No.
There's some on YouTube.
There's you something, Queenie, to watch. I haven't, but I'm going to. I don't. Some things like that scare me if it gets too like gory, or I can
But
tell
this,
you.
they were freaking out. I mean, the nurse, the doctor, they were all freaking out because the IV, it obviously went into the tissue around it and didn't go into the vein. Hey, Long Island serial killer.
Okay, so B's fixing to get mad at me, and I want opinions.
Oh, Lord, here we go. Hey,
Yeah.
Luna.
You're fixing to get. I know you're fixing to get. Okay, so some people have watched Making a Murderer 2 now. And so this morning, what I did for, my first 3 hours of work, where I'm just diddling, so I have my headphones in. And so I re-listened to Brendan Dassey. Is that how you say that?
Yeah, something like that.
To his interrogation.
Wait, Izzy, I think so. But it's not on YouTube. There's a guy, there's several that I've seen on YouTube. I can't remember their names. I don't know if they were anybody famous per se, but I do think that happened to her.
Oh,
or either they couldn't get an IV or something happened with that one.
On Carla Faye Tucker?
Uh-huh.
Y'all know that, and if anybody can find one, I cannot find a documentary on her to save my life.
It was on either a 2020 or something special, 48 hours, something like that. That's the only reason I know the name.
Not when she's death by shoelace tying accident. Okay, so now if you listen, I listen to his interrogation, and I'm leaning towards guilty.
Y'all, we've already had, after Making a Murderer 1, we already had a stream about this. And little Miss Innocent over there decided he was innocent. No, you thought he was guilty to start with. And I've always thought he was innocent.
Yeah.
That's what it was. And now she's laying the guilty.
Thank you.
How?
When I go back and I listen to the interrogation, the Making a Murderer people, Steve and Brendan, Steve Avery and Brendan Dassey. Hey, Jenny. See, Sunbury thanks. And Todd is with me. Todd, are you here? I don't think he knows we're live. Let me text him. Look at there. Bam comes through. She just quickly sent me something about Carla Faye Tucker. Thank you. Let me text him. Todd said, what is the chances of, thank you, of him getting, I don't know, prosecuted twice or when he's innocent? Hey, Shanna, you don't think he's guilty? If you watch his interrogation, I got to watch the third part.
See, I haven't watched all of his interrogation, but I think he was coerced in a lot of it. You don't think he was coerced?
No. No, because they would say stuff like, I mean, they was obviously using little techniques, but they didn't. I don't know. No, I wasn't getting that. I was getting that. The only thing that I think they were tricking him saying, we already know.
But see, the thing about it is there's no evidence other than the blood that appears to be planted in her car.
I
And the key
know.
that was found after they searched his room 3 different times.
2 is not guilty. 1 is guilty. Hey, party people. Hey, Pitbull Mom. How are you? I think he felt guilty. Thank you, Colleen. I don't know. Y'all know he lost like a blue zillion pounds after. Hey, Amanda Love. Kyle thinks he's guilty. Brennan just said what they wanted. You think so? Yeah, they did use reverse psychology tactics on him. 3, I don't know because I haven't watched it.
See, I'm with somebody. They owed Steve Avery. How much money did he win from the first case that he was in? He served 18 years and ended up being exonerated. And they owed him like $324,000 or something like that. And they were appealing it. And then next thing you know, he's being arrested for this murder.
Now listen, Ash. Listen. Don't jump me because I just said he was innocent, and then I listened to that interrogation, and it's got me leaning.
Yeah, she don't take. I don't think she would. She told him from the get-go, if you are guilty, I'll figure it out. She told him that, and she is still sticking with him.
See, so Ash,
she's not laying all of her cards on the table either. We don't even know everything she knows yet.
Yeah. Oh, well, maybe I missed where they fed him she was shot, because the one I watched today, he offered up that she was shot 10 times. It was shady. It was shady, and I think they focused in on him.
They'll never know how many times she was shot because the body was never found.
I love you too, Ash. No, didn't they find little bits and pieces of her of where they burned her?
They found possible bones, but none of the DNA came back to her.
Shannon, stay right where you belong, Shannon.
That is funny.
Okay, listen, this person claiming to be my dad, I said, I think you had the wrong number.
Some man texted her and said, hey, this is my new number. It's Dad. And of course, Randy's dad passed away. And
I said, I think you have the wrong number. And he wrote T-Hib. I said, huh? And he wrote it again. T-H-I-B. Does that stand for something I don't know about? T-H-I-B. Let me just say, who is this? They found a piece of pelvic bone, and we do know why.
Did they run DNA on it, though? See, I never heard that they ever ran DNA on it.
Well, they must have good service in heaven. And T space H-I-B. That's TBH. Ask him if I'm in the wheel. My dad did not have a wheel. He went out quick, didn't know he was going. Yep. But they couldn't get DNA. No, because it was burned. I don't know. Y'all.
See, I don't know how all that works. I don't know why or how they get that. I don't understand it all.
Bloomingoo, we are fine. Yeah, that's it, Obi. That's exactly what it says. Just like that. The only reason it was pelvic is because they can identify. Witty Widow has somebody hitting on her just all up in here. Holly, I need to come chat with you guys more. I normally don't get your notifications when you're live. Yeah, you do, Holly. Holly just had a birthday.
Happy birthday.
And they found her belongings in the burn barrel. And that was something else that he offered up was the burn barrel stuff. Even though it sounded funny, he said under the garbage can. I shouldn't.
I don't see who has no name.
Yeah. Oh, no, that's B's phone. I watched the second season, but I was cleaning.
Hey, Amanda.
Amanda, I want to ask you a question. When you tweeted out about the Gypsy Rose thing, and I thought it said that you were having, that they were having a new documentary about it, but I can't find it. We're talking about the Making a Murderer guy, Stephen Avery. Mariah, I don't disagree with that. And let me tell you, Mariah put a picture of herself on Twitter today, and she is gorgeous.
I know, I saw it. She's beautiful.
A man that said that he's my dad. Yeah, Hopi. And this is his new number. But my dad's not alive. So even though I said I think you have the wrong number, now I said, who is this? They're not texting back.
And Mimi, that's exactly what that Avery's attorney is saying now, that it's hard to just a burn pile. It's hard to completely get down to just bones with no other evidence.
November 6th. Hey, two of a kind. One of my friends was murdered. She had her head cut off and her body burned in a fire. They identified her by the plate she had in her arm. Oh, no.
Oh, my God. That's horrible. I mean, that is horrible. Happened just a month ago? 5 months. Had they caught who did it?
You would think so. I don't know. Yeah, have they caught who did it?
Yeah, see, that's the same thing. If the heat was high enough, it would have destroyed her belongings too. How did some of those things survive? But her body burned down to niblets of bone. You know what I'm saying? It's just weird. So November the what is the new Gypsy Rose? Is the new documentary?
And I don't know. I mean, we know how I feel about Gypsy.
Mm-hmm. That is horrible.
The guy who did it had his girl film it, and yes, they're in jail. Holy jeez. Yeah, Shannon's still here. She loves me. She can't help it. I love her.
I'll send them to her. She sent me the court documents from the Steve Avery trial, and they questioned Brendan 4 times. You know, why would you question somebody that many times? Of course, his story is going to start changing because he's going to eventually. He even said, "Am I going to be able to get back to class or something in time to turn in my project or something crazy like?"
After he said, he said, "Can I be out? Am I going to be out here by 1:29?" Because at 1:30 his project was due.
That's sad to me.
My best friend's dad is the Long Island Econo Large murderer. She's supposed to get me on a phone call with him to talk about it. He was a piece of shit, always. So it honestly didn't surprise us. Are you kidding me? Yeah, bless his heart. Now, he did think he was going to school. You feel bad for Gypsy Rose. See, I have a completely different opinion about Gypsy Rose.
See, I feel bad for her too. I just think her mama did her wrong. I'd want to kill the bitch too.
Think her mama did her wrong.
It doesn't make it okay. She still needs to serve her time, but I still feel sorry for her.
Yeah, no, Dewey, I've heard of that too. She needs to serve her time because here's what. She knew she could walk. Why did she listen? You can have sex. You meet your boyfriend. You got enough sense to meet somebody online. Maybe I would have killed her, but I wouldn't sit there and act all innocent like I don't know. Her mom was a horrific bitch. But why not just get up and leave? I mean, you can walk. You got up and videoed yourself in a motel room doing it with your boyfriend. We're flopping all over the place. A man that has no name.
We're always talking about somebody that got murdered. We like to talk about murder.
Yes. Right, Mariah.
Well, I've always wondered this too, is why she didn't get in touch with her dad and tell her dad the truth. You know what I mean? Because him and his wife seem like they're good people. And I would have thought he would have helped get her out of the situation, maybe.
Well, now, according to... Hold on, y'all. My dad's calling me. Who is this?
It's me. Why?
Who is? Who is me?
You don't know me. Your daddy. What are you doing?
What's your first name?
Who do you think this is?
Christy.
No, this is okay. My name's Randy. My dad died.
I'll see you.
All right.
What a weirdo.
Wait, my dad's calling back. He hung up.
What a weirdo.
Christy?
No, wrong one. Wrong daughter. Maybe you got a long lost sister named Christy.
I've always wanted a daddy, though.
Daddy Deer's done faked his dad. That is shit my dad did. Jump over the Mississippi River Bridge, dumbass. It's so funny.
It's your daddy. But see, here's the thing. My dad did. Listen to what I told Becky. My dad did fake his death one time. So what if, you know? That would be so great. I thought, but
I thought the same thing. She said, "Who last when you said my dog died?" He went, "Huh? Weirdo."
He is not the father. That's right. It's life or cry. You know, you gotta. My goodness. Somebody call Maury.
Right, the test.
No, my dad just faked it once. The second time, it was.
Hey, Rachel. My dad faked his too. He was running from the feds, though. My dad was, and in a stolen car, stopped on the Memphis, Arkansas bridge. I don't know what they call that bridge. Memphis, Tennessee bridge, whatever. It's I-240 bridge or I-40 bridge, I-55 bridge. Hell, I don't know. Jumped over it, and that's a long way down. Most people die. And he didn't. He swam like, I don't know how many miles away. Crazy ass. Crazy ass.
My dad faked it because of the legally. I ain't supposed to say a whole lot, but he may or may not have been associated with some very bad people.
Somewhere he should not have been.
Yes. But let me just say he left a whole string of kids.
Madeline McCann? Who's Madeline McCann?
I've heard that name. B's dad does need a movie.
Yeah, Jenny, that's it. And now it's all fancy. They got all lights on it and shit. They're getting all fancy up in Memphis, y'all.
Oh, the disappearance, the little girl.
It never does, Ricky.
Bad Monday, it's bothering me. Hey, Rosebud. I definitely had a wild dad. But my papa stepped in and was the dad. The little girl who was taken from her hotel room while her parents were at a restaurant. I just looked it up. If you don't listen, all of you would like my favorite murder. It's two ladies who talk true crime and comedy. That should be us, B.
Yes.
True crime and comedy.
Oh, gosh, she's been gone for 11 years?
Kimberly said her parents did it.
Did what? Oh, her parents did it. Said the evening of May the 3rd, 2007, from her bed in a holiday apartment. I remember this now. I just didn't remember the name. I remember this now.
The Springfield 3?
Like 8 years old.
Who's the Springfield 3?
I hadn't heard that one. Springfield, Missouri?
Well, I have Googled it before, so.
I don't know, Ricky. We were talking about that earlier. We need to do that.
What?
Regina and Vagina.
Yeah.
Badge and badge.
Obi wanted us to do a parody tonight, but we just didn't have time to put one together. I got it. We will watch it, Shannon. Jean Benet, listen, we fought about that because Bert didn't do it.
Jennifer, I wonder about that too. Have they found that girl yet? The one with the parents that had just died? The 13, 14-year-old that's missing?
I don't think that they have.
Hey, Tammy, I have a feeling that it is going to come back to some crazy, sad to say, sex trafficking or something like that, because they died, she's missing, and literally missing without a trace. I just have a feeling it's going to be so bad.
No, it's Burke. Burke Ramsey. Burke. No, the brother, I will never think the brother did it. Y'all got to remember he was little when that happened. He was young. No, they are scaling back the search. Oh
my God. See, that just makes me sad. What was her name? It's up north. What was her name, y'all? Y'all remember? Her parents were killed and she's missing. And it's been over a month ago, hadn't it? A couple of months maybe now?
I don't know. I know they can, Ricky. I just don't think there was no evidence that he did it. None. And remember the letter. There's somebody that her dad worked with and knew that family. Jamie Kloss.
Jamie, that's it. A month Monday. Oh. I'd be devastated. I mean, absolutely devastated. You know, the extended family. Hey, Sandy, the extended family having to bury the mom and dad and
Hey,
not
Sandy.
having a clue where the daughter is.
Clock it. It was the guy who played Santa at their house. That poor guy. If it wasn't him, they have been saying it's him. Y'all hear these dogs barking? They drive me crazy. Why do I do this? Let me shut this door.
What are they barking at?
They don't bark it. Just if a flea farts, they bark.
Y'all, the pool is finally full and finished. Well, they still got to come back and put the diving board down. But
too cold for anybody to get in it.
You can't even put a toe in. The water's so cold. But it looks pretty. Hell, 6 months later.
Oh, the only when I get a pig is when I'm gonna not work.
Lindsay told me last night. She said you need to take a picture of Jimmy Dean and send it to that breeder and tell them that they sent you a whole hog, not a mini pig. He is, and because hers is so small, hers is little.
We're moving on, Scottish, because I did, I do want to talk a little bit because I have been job shamed all week, and I don't want to get any negative comments about it. I just want to talk about it a little bit. Why I do what I do. One, I'm good at it. I am good at it. I can go without. Yeah, I know how to screen share. No, I don't know how to screen share without sharing my link. And every time I do that, we get hijacked. Hey, Dory. I'm doing good. I agree, Mrs. J. My Jimmy Dean now weighs 250 pounds. That's the thing is you got to do what makes you happy. But this is how I got started working where I work. I'll just tell the story because and people are shocked that I'm not ashamed of it. Oh, yes, Rosebud. When I first I was 33 days clean. Almost 30 days clean at a meeting, and somebody said, do you want to try to work? I had grieved myself into just nothing. I mean, I just could not function after I lost Nanny. So Jim really wanted me to get out there because all I did was sit here and just feel sorry for myself. I don't know any other way to put it. So I got clean. And I was 33 days clean, and I knew I couldn't go back into certain things because they trigger me. I don't know if trigger is the right word, but anyway, somebody asked me if I wanted a job, and I said yes. Unknowingly said yes. I didn't really think they would call that quick, but they did. So I started working at Wendy's. Then Timber started being homeschooled, needed a job, needed to get out there, and he gave us the exact same schedule. So, but it's what right now I'm happy. I'm happy doing what I do. I love my schedule. The benefits are great. Absolutely great. And please get it out of your head, y'all, that restaurant workers make minimum wage. I don't know anybody there that makes minimum wage.
And your boss is not 18.
No. Thank you, Sunbury. I'm absolutely not ashamed. I'll tell you, the only thing that's really bothered me is, hey, Bashful Dane, is the putting down of my husband, because if I wanted to pick walnuts for a living, he would back me 100%. because that's how he is. He don't care. Whatever, that's just, he's a good man. And he doesn't deserve to be dragged on YouTube because he's not on YouTube.
Right. I agree. And he's funny as hell.
Yeah.
It's like me. Everybody is always wondering why I just won't go right back into nursing, because I'm limited for myself where I can work. For myself, I can't work around drugs. I can't do it. I tried it, couldn't do it, failed miserably. So, we'll see. We'll see.
Right.
But I can assure you, nobody on YouTube will know that I'm back to work if and when I go back to work.
If I change jobs, nobody will know it. Y'all will always think, not y'all, but I mean, people will always, if I switch jobs, they will still think I work at Wendy's. I will never go through this again, ever.
And it's sad that it has to be that way, but it is what it is. I mean, people are cruel and mean and hateful and are just waiting, chomping at the bit to make a phone call.
Right. Yes, that is the one thing that set me off. And the thing is that, it's no secret that we're sawmillers, and that's what Jim has always done. He bleeds sawdust. I always will say that. And this is what and here I say, I envy Jim in this. Jim knew what he wanted to do when he was like 15 years old. He always knew. Oh, you're right, Lisa. He always knew what he wanted to be, a sawmiller, something about it. And I have never had that. I still don't know what I want to be when I grow up. I thought I knew, but I don't want to do what I set out to do. And so I still don't know. Sawmill is, oh yeah, he's a real man. And he used to, and we also used to own some semis, and we used to deliver to where her husband works. And if you don't think things can change in the blink of an eye, they can. We was fine, and then September 11th happened, and boom.
Yeah,
so
a lot of businesses were affected when that happened. And you don't, when you're comfortable, you don't imagine it ever happening.
No. I mean, life was much easier, but we're not suffering, I mean, if I wanted to stay home, I could, but there would be no extras. There would be no, because we got ourselves in a lot of debt. But, we have one more year.
Oh, she's been approached about that, and it's mostly the hour. Because he's going to go in. That's the only thing.
Yeah, I'm in management, but I even got offered a higher level yesterday, but I don't want to work those hours. And I'm at a place where I don't want to. I just don't. But
I think a lot of it depends on how people were raised, and to me that's fine. Everybody is raised different. I was not raised where the lady stays home and the man works. I wasn't. The only reason my grandmother didn't work and was raising us is because my aunt Betty had cancer at the age of 16. We weren't even born yet then. Or my sister was, I wasn't. And when she was diagnosed, and she lived for 10 years and was total care. And so my grandmother stayed home to take care of her. And, my granddaddy had a decent job, and she just never went back to work. But
that's right.
I've worked my entire marriage up until now.
And I just always, I was raised to be a team. And Jim when the kids were, he always wanted me to stay home, but I always.
I just read what the share.
The only thing that stopped me is that I have absolutely no skills at all to play any musical instrument.
Oh, that's so funny to me.
And we are a team in everything that we do. We're a team.
No, Lip Ross couldn't. I didn't know you ran a shop. I didn't know that.
Sometimes
Ours repaired cars is what ours did. Now, it was called a truck stop. What else was it called? It was called all kinds of shit before, but that wasn't it.
Thank you, Obi-Wan. I do. We have a ball at work. We have so much fun. And I wish y'all could meet. And I was talking to B today. I work with this guy and I call him David. That's how I say his name. But we also get to be part of the Dave Thomas Adoption Foundation. And I like that part too. It's a good company. Yeah. Now, when my kids were, I got to stay home and I got to do a lot of things. You know, I've worked on and off. I can be, Jenny, and I know that I acted ugly this week. A marriage is a team. It's 100-100. I will always. It's not 50-50. It's 100-100. Yeah, B is awesome. And she won't stay home long. I know her.
Thank you, Dory. I won't. I'm already looking, actually. Something will come my way that we'll just have to do. And, a lot of it depends on the mother-in-law. She changes on a daily basis. Hell, I got there this afternoon and she was bringing blankets from her bedroom up to the den. And I said, well, you don't sleep up here. You sleep in your bed. Yeah, I know. I'm just getting them ready to go to bed. But you brought them from your bedroom because I made your bed this morning when I was there. I know, but I'm just getting them ready. Okay, let me get your dinner ready. There's no use in even arguing because she makes no sense at all. Bless her heart. She's got clothes. She takes clothes out of her closet that she's not even wearing. She'll take a picture off the wall and hang a shirt up on the wall. There is shit hanging everywhere. We just leave it.
Oh, yeah. She sent me a picture of her. Was it?
Those are underwear.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are.
Maybe I shouldn't mention that.
That was a surprise.
Hang them up.
Just hang them up. Okay. It's crazy.
Mrs. J, that is true. Oh golly. I was thinking this morning about how hard it has been. When I had Timber when I was 24, Jim decided, y'all, that's when I decided to go to college. And so all of a sudden Jim decided that he was going to take night classes. And James was 4.
She's got dementia, Cynthia. Yeah, it's bad. She's getting so much worse.
Okay, my son was 4. My oldest was 6. And then Timber was a newborn. Well, pretty new. She's about 3 months old. And y'all know the bottles. I don't even know if they still have even the bag bottles where you had to squeeze the air out. You put the bag in there.
I have seen those, but it's different now. They have the drop-ins now.
Oh, see, back then you had to do all that stuff. And
you had to fold it over and tear the tabs. I know I had those too. Crazy.
Yes. So Jim was taking night classes, like I said, and I was trying to study, cook supper, and I said, Steph, give the baby a bottle. And bless her heart, she had seen me squeeze the air out of the bottle. She squeezed it, and the bag busted, went everywhere. And I remember, Playtex. I ran outside, and I just screamed. I just had a meltdown. So life is easier now. I mean, and the only thing, you say in a year things will be better, nobody will remember it. That's true, except on YouTube. You think, will this matter
Thank
in a
you.
year? Only on YouTube.
That's right. Only on YouTube. Play
Thank you,
text. That's
Holly.
the
Yeah, Playtex bottles. Thank you, Holly. And I love your new hairdo. Let her do it. It's better than crying. Yeah. Oh, you're interested.
It doesn't make a difference because nothing she says is ever going to make sense to us, unfortunately. And so we just agree and move on because in about 30 seconds, she has completely forgotten what we were talking about anyway. So it doesn't. I just so, okay. But
But no, you're the
after
help.
for dinner, it's still, well, it'll be dark now because we fall back an hour, but it's still kind of light outside. And she thinks that when she eats her dinner and takes her meds, it is bedtime. And then she's ready to go to bed. But she's now having trouble. She's lived in this house for 44 years, 45 years, 44 years.
That's right, Opie.
44 or 45 years. Anyway, her bedroom's been in the same spot the whole time, and she forgets where her bedroom is now. It's crazy.
Thank you, Katie. Thank you. That's, bless her heart. I didn't know that she was forgetting where her bedroom was.
Yeah. Thank you. Count your blessings. It's hard. It was much easier when it was my family, if that makes any sense, when my grandmother was going through it. But it's my mother-in-law. And even though I've been around in the family, I've been with my husband between dating and marriage almost 32, it'll be 32 years in April. So 3/4 of my life I've been in that family. But it's just different somehow. It's just different. Are you, Robin? It's horrible. My husband still gets real frustrated with her. And like when he's doing her bills and stuff like that, she'll just come up and snatch stuff out of his hand. And you just don't snatch stuff out of his hand. You know what I mean? Not if he is trying to help you. You don't snatch shit out of his hand. And I have to tell him, she don't know what she's doing. She don't know. And she's always threatening to slap us. That's her latest thing. Oh, she talks through her teeth. And she's like, don't make me slap you. I go, okay. I just turn around and walk away. Crazy. See, Shannon, that's exactly right. And we're afraid because, we're selling our house. And so now, and obviously we have to have the money out of our house in order to build. So we don't know what to do. We don't know, do we move in with her for a little while? If we get there, we're going to end up getting stuck there. That's my only fear. Do we put a camper on the side of her house and plug it up and live in the camper, and then we're just there on the property? Because she won't know the difference. She don't ever go outside until it's doctor day and hair day. She goes to the doctor and get her hair done on Thursday. We don't know what we're going to do. We're literally taking it day by day. We have no idea what we're going to do.
Right, Mordecai. I say you'll probably end up moving in with her.
Oh my gosh. The thought just,
yeah. I had to move in with Nanny. She absolutely would not budge. Would not. There was, she wasn't leaving her house.
Well, and right now, if we can, like, when she fell and we all had to stay there all day and night, we may start out just taking turns that way. That way we all get a break because it's exhausting. I was afraid that with me not working, more would get put on me, but it didn't. Not at all. The schedule never changed. And, but if we live there, it will. Yeah, Shannon. Violent.
Yeah, but Bodie.
It's not like she threatens, but it's not like every once in a while she'll have her cane in her hand, and we just kind of had to watch her. But yeah, that's new. That's been in just the last month that's happened. But then, just like the other day, me and my husband were both over there at the same time, and she was saying that she'd been out doing yard work. And I get tickled about her stories, and I just go along with her. And Mino B-Dub, he don't. And he was, I was like, well, what did you do? What were you doing? Well, she snapped me up. And my husband was like, what are you snapping her for? Just like that. She was like, did what? Snapping who? Didn't even know that she snapped at me. It's that quick some days. And other days she'll fight with you for 15 minutes. It is the weirdest disease I've ever. When I was a nurse, it was different because I would only be with the patient for, a few minutes. And like my home health patients that I had, I'd see them 30 minutes to an hour, and then I was on my way. Never saw the up and down of it until now. And it is crazy. You did. What is the next stage, Robin? See, I have not looked it up, and I don't really remember what all the stages are. I don't know what. I'm almost afraid to know what I'm going to be getting into next. And like my husband's brother's real good with her too, and his wife is real good with her. Everybody's real good with her. All of us have our days that we are real impatient with her. Just is what it is. It's hard. Yeah, Cynthia. She has a pacemaker, and she's had a valve replaced in her heart. So she sees her cardiac doctor every 6 months. Her internal medicine doctor, we still see every 3 months. And they do a urine sample every time we go. Now the last time, yeah, that was pretty. That would have been a great video, a funny video, because I had to catch it as I'm getting peed. Yeah,
I didn't think about that. Because a UTI will make them even more out of their head. But you know that because you're a nurse. Oh, Colin.
Oh, I did not know that. Do you know when I was in nursing school, we had to go to an Alzheimer's daycare unit. It was out in Bartlett, Tennessee. We had to spend 6 weeks there, 1 day a week. And see, Lavender, that's what we're afraid of. We are waiting on her to start walking outside. Thank God she's got some great neighbors, but they're not responsible for her. They can't babysit her. She's our responsibility. But that Alzheimer's daycare unit, there was a man there, 38 years old, that had Alzheimer's, and his wife, they had 3 kids, and she had to go back to work, and he was there, the nicest man. That was the saddest thing I think I've ever seen for somebody that young. So sad. Yep.
Is she turning on?
She had one IMA last year, and it showed just a little progression, but not a lot. I don't know if we'll do one this coming year or not. She had one when she fell in January or February, whenever that was. In front of Grady's bedroom, do they think? That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
Oh, thank you, Pam.
That's nice.
I don't hold, like I said in that tweet, I don't hold anybody else accountable for what somebody else said. I know I just got mad and I got my feelings hurt over that. My Nana held another. I was so. She thought they were selling body parts. Ah,
Oh my gosh. See, one of my husband's good friends, his mom was in they got a brand new assisted living place, not even a mile from our house. And we've thought about it, but we're so afraid that if we put her somewhere that she's going to get worse and go downhill quicker.
well, you hope.
And the bonus is that my husband's dad retired well, and so there's plenty of money to take care of her. So if we have to hire somebody or whatever, that's an option. You see what I'm saying? Because it could be just the opposite. She could be dirt poor and not have any money. So we're at least in a good situation. So we take it day by day. That's all we can do. That's a good idea, Lavender.
There are times when I get flustered here and I think I'll just go move in with B's mother-in-law and be the caregiver, but I think she would probably not like me.
Hell, she won't eat. She'll probably think you're her. Thinks I'm damn hired help. I still think that's the funniest thing ever, that she thinks I'm the maid and her hired help. I just think that's so funny to me. And today I was cleaning out the refrigerator while I was there because it looked like a Coke or something had spilled. And so I was cleaning all that up with some Clorox. And she gonna come in there. I don't go in the den.
Thank you for that. Thank you. Thank you for that. Please don't talk about my husband either. He's not on YouTube. I wouldn't do that. Apology accepted. Thank you for apologizing. Thank you. Sorry, B, I interrupted.
Yeah, that's okay. The one around the corner from us, it is really nice. And they've got they call it the Alzheimer's wing, and where it's locked doors. I don't know. We're literally just waiting and seeing. I know, like, it is funny. It is funny. And the other thing too, like the holidays coming up, she gets real overwhelmed with a lot of people in her house. And we've always been, we always have had it at her house. And then years ago, I can't remember what happened while we started having Christmas here at my house and Thanksgiving at my brother-in-law's house. Well, before Billy's dad died, they wanted to have Christmas. He wanted to have Christmas at his house, and she was starting to get sick then, and she just gets really nervous it's like she thinks we're stealing everything out of her house when 90% of the stuff in her house will go in the dumpster. Honest to God, it just will. None of us want any of that crap. And
don't you be throwing stuff away.
Randy is going to get to come through the house and pick out what she wants first. There's so much shit in that house.
And I used to collect Longaberger baskets. And
she has 100 of them suckers. 100. I've got 12 in my spare bedroom right now that were in her storage. Ridiculous.
Hey, namaste. But my dogs, because back then we had Yorkies, and I don't know if y'all ever had Yorkies, they'll chew up everything. And they chewed on my basket. Yeah, what am I talking about?
I got to ask the question if you're still in here. This is a serious question. My husband's always wanted a chocolate standard poodle. And I know this is probably crazy. Did you get it local, or did you have to order him? I know that sounds stupid. I've only found silver and black is why I ask. I don't know if she's still in here, but
hi, Stellar.
I saw Charlie up. Hey, Stellar. Hey, listen. He is so cute. And my husband does drag racing with his Chevelle, and there was a man there that had one. And ever since he saw that, and it shocks me that my husband would want a dog like that. But he don't like the little dogs, but he likes the standard size poodles because they're so smart and so easily trained.
He does drag racing, or he did drag racing?
He did and does. He still does.
Because she got Craigslist.
Yeah, I've been looking here too. I kind of expanded my search to a 500-mile radius to see if that helps. But we ain't gonna get nothing until we move. But I always said I'm not getting another dog that I have to groom, and they have to be groomed. But we'll see.
Speaking of poodle, do y'all remember last year whenever we saved that poodle? Keita found this poodle in the middle of the road. It was blind. I brought it home. We took it to the vet. The vet said it could only see shadows. I don't know if y'all remember. Do you remember that? Its nails was like, I'm not kidding, was about this long. We had it groomed, had all this stuff done to it. And then then the people showed up and wanted their dog, which I don't blame them. I mean, I wasn't trying to keep him. I was trying to save his life. Okay. They had such a fit. Did not want to help pay back for the vet, even though their dog was sick and needed to go to the vet. And so it just became a big deal about trying to get the money back for the vet. Yeah, they're expensive. She knew that. Today got a phone call that dog got hit by a car. Dory, thank you for coming in. Thank you. It was good to see you. Yeah, after all that, they knew not. I know it breaks my heart. When they showed up, I didn't want to let her go with them because they were messed up. But yeah,
you know that kid that started working for us when he was 15. That was him, and his Pawpaw. I love that name, Pawpaw. I bought a 4-foot church pew from somebody on Craigslist back a few years ago. Shake your head at me again and look what I do. I will get in my car.
Why? Why did you buy
because I want to promote my front motherfucking porch. That's why to put pillows on. It's for decoration. But seriously, but the side of it, whoever had it tried to repair it and nail it, and it wouldn't stay shut, and it sure wasn't going to hold my fat ass. So me being the woodworker that I am, I get some wood glue and glue it, and then I put a tie strap around it to hold it together, right? Well, it didn't work. So, hey, Embry. So it didn't work. So his pawpaw took it and he fixed it for me. Excuse me. And he stained where he fixed it. And he said, not only can it be used, but it'll hold my fat ass. I'm so happy. It is so, because, you know, most of them are anywhere from 8 to 12 feet or 16 feet, 20 feet, whatever. Well, this is a little bitty 4-foot one. It's little. And I've never been able to find one until I found that one. I had to have it.
I mean, I can say why you had to have it, because
I had to have everything.
I love that.
I've had the audacity. Listen to this. Had the audacity, the nerve to ask me today if I needed money. Am I breathing? Of course I do.
Did I wake up today?
Do you see me sitting here? You dumb fuck. Of course I need money.
Well, I thought about, I'm telling y'all, I thought about doing a homicide on Jimmy because I stood up out of my chair and I kind of tipped a little bit. He said, "Whoa, don't get down, biggin."
Ooh, Jimmy goes knife to the throat. I
said,
have
"You
not
better
tried
watch
to
it."
kill beat up this week, so it's been a good week. Anytime I don't have to kill him, it's a good week. It's a good week. I'm always ready for him to go to work, though. I'll be honest, though. When we owned the shop, I was in the office mostly, and he was out in the shop, so we didn't spend all day together. When I say we spend all day together, y'all, I got to find a hobby. I got to do something to get up out of here. It's driving me crazy.
When I call, she's cussing him.
Pam, he is well, I think he's asleep in his corner. Fat. He's probably 150 pounds, his fat ass. He's way too big.
I just want somebody to look at me the way that B looks at that pig.
I do love him, y'all. And y'all, he's got allergies. How did I end up with a pig?
Of course he does.
I end up with a pig that not only tore his ACL, but he's got allergies. I'm having to clean his eyes twice a day. Hang on. Oh, y'all, I hurt my back today too, and I ain't even gonna tell you how. Randy knows, and if Randy says it, it's gonna be a murder.
I won't tell, but we were on the phone when she done it.
Oh, the damn. Hang on. Oh, wrong cord. Here we go. Look, this is where he sleeps in the kitchen. There his fat ass is. Gemma. Huh? Gemma. 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 Say, hey, Gemma. Gemma. Hey. Hey. Gemma. Can you hear him?
Let me present.
Look, he's trying to get up.
He can't get up. Leave him alone.
He says, I'm struggling, y'all. I'm struggling. God bless him. Now I got the ceiling fan going wide open. He's done had his dinner. And he'll sleep now till... Oh, now he's up. Now I done woke his big ass up. Hang on. Let me open the door. I was getting it. No, I wasn't that lucky. Oh, hang on. Y'all, the other day I fell asleep because it's so cool here with the back door open, woke up to a frog in my den. I would not even go until B-Dub got home to get that motherfucker out of my den. Y'all know how I feel about frogs.
He's very clean, Weedy. He's clean. They're smart. They're clean. You know,
yeah, he was really clean. He don't get in the mud like now when he was a baby, he would get a bath 2 or 3 times a week. It was horrible.
Tell him how you have to get him in the shower.
Yeah, huh?
Tell him how you have to get him in the shower.
I have to bribe him with cookies. But he will walk right in the shower. I have to put a towel down because there's a little stoop to get in our shower. And if he gets his front hooves over in there and then he starts sliding, so I have to put a towel there and he'll just keep walking on in. I close the door. He hates it. He hates his life. But now his eyes are really bad. They're draining. And so anyway, I have to clean them twice a day, and I haven't taken him to the vet yet. I need to.
Yeah, he's neutered. He came neutered.
He came neutered. We need to do that, Captain Natton. We keep saying we're going to do a parody.
On what? I missed it.
Jamie said, Luke has to bribe her too with cookies to get in the shower. You know what my worst days are here are I have a tough time on Wednesday and Thursday, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's because I don't have anywhere to go necessarily. I don't have mother-in-law duty, and my depression suffers those days. But my daughter had a good idea. She said, just get up like you're having to go somewhere anyway and make yourself get ready, just like you got to go somewhere. And so I did that this past week, and I did feel better. The name Jimmy Dean.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
He don't care. He don't care what his name is.
My name and this woman that I love as like a mother figure. Her name is Miss Beulah. She won't eat meat. She won't eat any meat. Miss Beulah won't, because they slaughtered pigs and would put it out in their kitchen.
Hey, Tilly Mae.
And said, hey, Tilly, she couldn't handle it. And my nanny didn't eat meat because of that. After
Really?
saying something, yeah.
They say that once you've, a lot of people are like that once they've seen the whole process and of the meat, that a lot of people don't eat meat. I don't know. I don't think that would stop my fat ass. I really don't think it would.
I think it would, make, because I can't eat like a deer. I can't eat deer meat. I can't eat anything weird like frog legs. Jim loves frog legs. Would you eat frog legs, B? Would you be scared of them?
I'm scared of frog. Anything that's green.
Well, they're not green when they're cooked, but
just like there was a
Obi.
What'd she say?
I don't eat meat, but I sure like the bone.
You ain't right. There's still a frog in our pool, and our pool, is completely clean. I got out a few what leaves were in it today, and it keeps. Yes, I do. Steph. See, my husband likes frog legs, but I won't even try them. I will not try them.
I can't, because they look like frogs. They look like frog legs. I cannot.
Have a good night, honey.
They
say they taste like chicken.
Then I'm just gonna eat chicken instead of a frog. Bacon is. Listen, I want to tell y'all. I was on the phone with Katie one day on the house phone, and my doctor called on my cell phone, and I didn't think anything about it. Just answered it, and Katie heard the whole thing. They said, we got all your blood work back. Everything is good, except your cholesterol is high, and you really, you need to watch this and this. And I said, well, does that have anything to do with bacon? They said yes, because I eat so much bacon. No, I wouldn't eat snails. No.
Yeah, I don't like anything like that. Like, I don't like sushi. My oldest daughter, even my grandbaby, my 3-year-old grandbaby, loves sushi. Loves it. Me, nope. I've tried it one time, and it grossed me out, and I won't try it again.
No.
Best at French roast wraps. See, I can't remember where he was that he tried them at. No, not me. There was some frogs in our pool before we got the liner replaced that were, the body was as big as a damn plate. Y'all, it was disgusting. Turtles, that's how disgusting that pool had gotten before the liner was replaced. Turtles as big as a plate. And there's still a little frog in our pool right now. And with all that chlorine, I would think it would hurt it, but it's still swimming around. I couldn't catch it today. I tried. Baby eels. See, my husband, like when we go to the coast, he'll try anything different. He loves to try whatever the fish of the day is and all that stuff. I stick with my shrimp. That's it. I don't go out of my box, because I'm afraid if I don't like it, I just wasted $50. They assume it's a pond. Exactly. And there's a pond 50 yards away. The next door neighbor has a pond in their backyard. Why don't they hop over there?
Oh no, Jim loves calamari. No, mountain oysters. I'm not eating that. Well, I don't eat anything. Well, mountain oysters are not. It's not seafood, but I don't. Y'all know I don't eat seafood.
Are mountain oysters really bull balls?
They're balls.
Your face.
I was trying to think what kind of balls they were.
Your face said it all.
I know that.
That is so funny. Hey, Lisa.
No, I don't eat. If it breathes underwater, I don't eat it.
Can y'all believe that she does not eat any seafood? None. When they go fishing, they give it back or put it back in the water.
I gotta do something, Candy. Hog balls. That's what I thought. I thought it was pig balls.
Oh, Gemma.
That's why they neuter your pig.
He was neutered. I think they said they neuter them at 5 days of age. Before they're even a week old, they neuter all the males. My oldest daughter's pig is a female, and hers is not. Has not gotten hers fixed because remember she had one that died getting fixed. So now she's scared to death to get her pig fixed.
Yeah, people around here love. I don't know if Jim ever eaten them, but no, if it breathes underwater, I don't eat it.
That's just so funny to me. It is. That's my favorite food is any kind. Well, I ain't gonna say any kind of seafood, any kind of shrimp. I can eat shrimp any way you put it on the table.
I'm Googling.
Balls. Oh, God. French cuisine. Go to Colorado D's Steakhouse and order D's nuts. Is that really what it is?
They are actually bull testicles. Yeah, that's what mountain oysters. They're not pig. I thought they were pig too.
Bull balls. This kid that one of the new guys that got hired at my husband's job, he's like, well, I say kid because they retire. Most of them are mid 40s to 60. And this kid is 35, 36. Anyway, he used to work for a meat company or in a little grocery store, and they did their own meat. And he was talking about the stuff on the pig, like the pig ears, pig snout, pig feet. It would not be on the shelf an hour when they put it out there, and it was gone. I don't know how they cook it. A lot of them do it too, in peas and stuff like that, from what I heard. But a lot of them eat it. Not me.
My dogs love pig ears. I mean that is a treat when I get them pig ears.
Yeah, I've bought them too.
Dancing Queen. No, I haven't seen it. These nuts.
Is it a show, Hopi, or a movie?
I don't eat shrimp either. Nuts and bones. Jenny. His last meal he wanted was pig knuckles and pig feet. Are you kidding? Really? His last words was "Let's rock."
Who was just executed?
I forgot the name. I'll have to look it up.
I haven't, Lord. What is that? Tripe. Oh yeah, that's the one you were talking about that was electrocuted, right?
Yeah.
Ash don't eat seafood either.
Sure.
I have not seen that Bohemian Rhapsody in so long. Its stomach.
Gross. No. Okay. His Edmund Zorgowski. He was 63 for shooting 2 men and slitting their throats.
Did y'all hear
Let's
about?
rock. He said, "Let's rock." His last word was "Let's rock."
Wow. Did y'all hear about the mom in North Carolina? This happened maybe Wednesday or Thursday. She had her, I think, 8-year-old and 19-month-old kids. She dropped them off on the side of the road, and a lady that was following her picked them up and took them. She was already taking her kids to school and took them to the school where, they called the police and CPS and all this stuff. And they picked up the mom, I guess, at her home later that day or the next day. And she said she was just tired of doing it alone, and the kids are now in foster care. But that is a misdemeanor.
It
Child
should be.
endangerment.
Well, I don't know. It should be.
No, it should be a felony, in my opinion. I think they said you have 5 days to drop off a newborn. No questions asked. In most states, you have 5 days. But there's certain places you can drop them off at. And she told them that she thought that's what she could do with her two. That 8-year-old is going to remember that. The 19-month-old obviously won't, but that 8-year-old will remember everything that happened.
And didn't she say she was overwhelmed or something like that, or just stressed?
Our local news showed it here. See, that's what I think more. That's exactly what I think. And she's already back home out on bond. Child abandonment and endangerment. That's it, Evelyn.
I think I read about that on Twitter.
Yep, it's a misdemeanor. She was charged with 2 misdemeanors. I don't know. That bothered me so bad.
I don't think he'll ever be set free. I don't. He might, but I doubt it. I hope if he is set free, I hope they do it while his parents are alive. I feel so bad for his parents.
I do too. And when his dad died in one of those episodes, I just lost it. And his mom was looking over at him, watching him cry. I just lost it. It was one of the last couple episodes, and his dad was crying, saying that he hopes he's still alive when Steve gets out. And then he started crying, and the mom was, she kept looking over at him. It was the saddest thing. Yes, Captain, side of the road made them get out. Hopi, is that? I bet it was all over y'all's news there.
Making a murderer. Oh, yes. Anybody, bring me a newborn. Bring me a baby. Oh, my goodness. I can't have any more. I would have one more if I could.
Oh, not me. I like to watch them for a little bit, and then I send them right on back. Like, I love my grandkids, but I get out.
Well,
Gave the babies. I have not seen that one now. 3-year-old and 8. Wow.
Jenny, bring Randy a baby.
That's what I don't understand. How are these? And I bet you that'll just be like child abuse or whatever. Child endangerment or whatever they call that. I bet it won't be anything like it should be. Hell, I think it should be attempted murder because that could have killed them.
Yeah.
Oh, just crazy.
Well, it's 10 after 8. You ready to get off of here?
I'm ready when you're ready. She recorded them smoking the blunt and posted it, thinking that it was cute, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. Giving it to the one that let her kids do it?
Yeah. She got 3.
Or got her kids to do it. I won't say let her kids do it.
What do you think in your
I
head?
wanna be
This is
set
a good
up.
idea. Let's let my kids smoke dope that are 8 years old and 3 years old. That's a good idea.
She went to jail. I don't know what. I love you too, Jenny. Oh, me too, Miss Twin Flame. I got so mad at that video.
They are. People are so sick. And I've always said there's some people that should never have kids, but they do. And then there's others that pray for a kid every day and can't have any. So sad. And they hit it like champs. Wow.
And me and you were the male strippers. I would go to one of those Magic Men shows, those strippers.
Here, my bachelorette party before I got married was at a place called it's no longer in business, but it was male strippers. What was the name of that club? It has been probably 10 different names since then. And that was so fun. And the stripper that did my private dance had his white boots up to his knees. I'll have to find those pictures. You talking about some sexiness going on. That, it was 89. So we were some groovy folks back in 89.
Yes. Oh, see, I can't watch stuff like that. I can't watch the videos where they abuse kids or elderly people. Mm-mm. But I watch a fight video. Okay, but before we
What
go,
video?
a fight, like when two dummies getting a fist fight in the road or something, I'll sit and watch that all day long. The trash I am.
Yes, Hopi. And my mom got me drunk on Jägermeister. I'd never had Jägermeister then. And back then, the legal drinking limit was still 18. It did not turn to 21 until, gosh, I can't remember when. Anyway, yeah. Because I was only 20 when I got married. Go ahead.
Oh, that video of that little boy being bullied. These kids, they were trying to make him kiss their feet and held a gun to his head. And I think they got prosecuted too. So, yes, Obi, I watched that junk. And I saw where a professional football player reached out to him. So we'll see how that goes. But I think they got prosecuted. So.
Wasn't he autistic or something?
I think they said
yeah, they should be prosecuted.
Yes.
What is she's asking me for my iTunes password? iTunes or is it
that'd be Apple ID.
My Apple ID. That's what I thought. It's Lindsay took one of my iPads home with her last night. I need to reset this iPad. Of course you do. Little greedy heifer. I was going to sell it
now.
I was going to sell it.
No, Stellar. Oh, y'all.
Died in his swing. Where was that at? How old was he? Yeah, that's the reason I had to quit working at Le Bonheur. All the abuse that came through there. It was horrible.
Well, thank you, Candy. Thank you. Everybody thank Candy. Thank you.
There were 3 kids in Indiana that were hit and 2 passed away. Yes, I saw that.
4 months old.
Oh, that makes me so sick. Gemma, stop now. That's not your blanket. Fat boy's got to be under a blanket, he thinks. Lord help that pig.
Oh, we got a PayPal. I think, let me see. It says, "We love Randy and B. Have a blessed day."
Thank you. That's so sweet. Hey, did you know that this is completely off the subject, but you know, I watch Rylan Adams, that is Shane Dawson's boyfriend. Do you know that they're wanting a pet pig too? Isn't that funny?
Hashtag Roger. Really?
Mm-hmm.
I love Shane Dawson.
I do too. I think he is amazing. And I love Rylan. Rylan has gotten so much more comfortable in front of the camera. They just said he did a life update, like a 30-minute video. I guess it was yesterday or the day before. And it was so good. They did a life update. They're moving. They're wanting to buy a farm. They're wanting, you know, like farm animals and all that. See.
I did see where did Onision put out a video where he's wanting Shane to come help him. Don't do it, Shane. I know you don't watch me, Shane, but if you do, don't go to Onision's.
Watch it, Shane. Hashtag Shane Dawson.
Yeah. Stay away from Onision.
We need to start putting clickbait in there. Shane Dawson.
Shane Dawson, we love you. Or hang out. Did you?
No, I am now obsessed with Jake Paul. I am obsessed with making him. I want him to be better.
How weird. Oh, today is Cynthia's birthday. I didn't know that. Happy birthday, Cynthia.
Happy birthday.
That would get views because of the controversy. It would. Well, he might do it, but I don't know if Shane could take Onision. I've always liked Jake Paul a little bit. You know,
but Shane Dawson would be the one to crack that his crazy facade or whatever. I don't hardly watch Onision anymore. I used to, though. When I first came out, I watched him quite a bit. I love Morgan too. Did you see her new bedroom, Dodie? She did so good. She just redid her bedroom.
No, I didn't see it. I can't. I don't watch. Yeah, I just don't like him.
Really? They hate each other. Shane had run-ins with him before.
Listen, Jake Paul is better than he portrays himself on the internet, and I'm glad that it came out that those stunts were fake. I knew they were fake.
Wow.
And they were trying to say that, I mean, people just came out against him, and he gave them a career, or he helped them.
Oh, absolutely.
Mordecai.
I used to watch Dr. Pimple Popper. I still watch her a little bit.
Timber loves her. I don't. It makes me sick. I can't do it.
My son-in-law had me on Snapchat watching Dr. Miami, and he is a plastic surgeon that does a lot of liposuction. Well, let me tell you something. I have been knee deep in blood. I have been elbow deep in the chest. I have been, you name it, just about, because I worked trauma for so long. One thing I cannot do is watch plastic surgery. It makes me want to vomit all over the place. And I said, what was you thinking sending me to watch him? I thought you'd love it. No. But he does. I mean, he gets their permission to film it,
Right,
I mean, they'll be
Michelle?
cut up and he's just jabbing, lipoing, and it grosses me out.
Congrats, Stellar.
Is she gonna be into grandma?
Yes. She wants a girl.
Oh, I want another one.
Okay, oh big. I can't watch those. Oh, I can't. No, when they hammer.
Oh no. I love
Definitely.
recovery room when I worked surgery, when I did that rotation, but it's not for me. Everybody has their niche. That was not for me. There was too much that just made me queasy.
Ash, I can't watch that either. Yeah, they hammer, and I had sinus surgery, and I could just imagine what they do, because when I woke up, like the next day, my neck was sore, and then I realized it was from my head jerking. And you really don't know what they do to us when we're asleep. We don't know.
Oh, I know. My nose, just thinking about it. Because, if you've ever been headbutted, by accident, you see stars and your eyes start watering, just think of that times 100. It would have to be.
After that, sir, that's when I knew that me and Jim would last forever, because I was so gross. And you can't wash anything. It's so sore. And I talked like this, and there was just blood and funk, and he still kissed me.
Ah, that is so funny.
I know.
It was true love, y'all. It was true love.
And on the way home, it was same day surgery. On the way home, he stopped, and I said, "What are you doing?" He said, "I'm getting you some turtle tracks." He said, "You had surgery. You need ice cream." I was like, "I love you so much."
Yeah, Kimberly. Depends on
right,
drain tubes in the chest, stuff like that. We could pull out, but there were certain ones that only the resident or the attending could pull out. But yeah, I put in, pulled out, stitched in, all kinds of tubes. That's for sure. That kind of stuff don't bother me. A gunshot coming in, a stabbing coming in. We've had an axe in the back. None of that stuff bothers me. I don't know what it is about plastic surgery. I can't do it. I can't do it. The blood and guts don't bother me, but I don't know what it is. It's weird.
See, all of it bothers me. He probably went and puked after. He probably did, but he never let on. I can't watch any of it. Have you ever seen?
Yes, I have. I have.
Why?
They have. Well, if they have, they could have an opening in between the intestines and the stomach. They could have had surgery and they cut it. Yes, it's absolutely, it can happen. The worst thing, I had a patient with a high potassium, and this is the worst thing, I think, one of the top, I guess, that I've ever seen. And we had to give them it's called K-Xlate, and it smells like butterscotch, but what it does is it pulls the potassium out of the bloodstream, and you usually give it to them either through a tube in the nose or through a rectal tube. Well, it causes explosive diarrhea. Y'all, it was only like 30 minutes, and there was poop running off the bed. I thought I would die. But what can you do? Go in there and clean up the room. But it was, yeah, I've seen it all. No, I haven't seen it all. I've seen a lot. And I worked ER at the Med, which is it's the level 1 trauma center for the Mid-South. And anything and everything comes through there. It's crazy.
That's right.
What?
She said this chat has it all. And absolutely.
You never know which direction it's going to turn.
Mm-mm.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
All right, y'all. It's almost 8:30. We're gonna get off here, and I'm gonna try to eat. I don't know how that's gonna work out now. Explosive.
I went by and got me a pizza at Domino's.
I forgot to get pizza, and you know, I said
$6 special.
that I told Jim, I said I meant to get pizza, and he said, "Well, I guess you'll have cheese balls because I got one of them big old huge tubs of cheese balls from Walmart."
They have a drive-through. This Domino's has a drive-through.
Oh,
Yeah, I order it online. It's ready in 10 minutes. My fat ass drives down there and goes, never get out of my car.
not where I live.
I know where I will be moving to. It won't be like that. I won't be so lucky. So crazy. ADHD chat. That is us in a nutshell. We can't stay focused. We can't stay on topic. We never stay on topic.
Not one time. No, but tonight we didn't have a topic, so that was good.
Yeah, tonight we didn't have a topic. It was anything goes topic. Crazy. Well, y'all have a good night. I'm glad y'all came.
Thank y'all. Love y'all.
Love y'all. See y'all next time.
Bye, y'all.